Hi, my name is Christian. I'm an applications engineer here at Linemaster. In this video, I'll explain the key reasons why you can't purchase an OEM switch from us directly. Let's make like a microswitch and make contact. What an OEM switch is, many companies will work with Linemaster to design switches that operate their equipment. When this happens, the switch becomes part of the overall system design. These switches are built under contract, which means they belong to the company we partner with. Because of that agreement, those switches are not available to the public. The company that owns the design is responsible for how it's used, installed, and maintained. If you need one of these switches, it has to be purchased directly through that company, not through Linemaster. How an OEM switch differs from a catalog switch. The difference between an OEM switch and one from our catalog often comes down to small details that are not obvious at first glance. It could be something like a unique connector, a specific cord length, a color variation, or even custom branding placed on the housing. These differences might seem minor, but they make the switches unique to that manufacturer's system and ensure that it integrates safely and correctly with their equipment. So why Linemaster can't sell it directly? When Linemaster designs a switch specifically for a manufacturer, that design becomes part of their equipment. Under contract, they own the rights to it, and because of that, we cannot legally or ethically sell the same version directly to anyone else. In many cases, these designs are tied to specific certifications or internal testing done by the machine manufacturer. Selling them outside that channel could affect safety approvals, warranty coverage, or system performance, and that is something we always want to protect for the end user. What makes a switch OEM specific? What makes an OEM switch truly unique usually comes down to the connection point. The connector that interfaces with the machine's wiring or control system is almost always customized. Other features like branding, labeling, or electrical configurations can also be specific to the OEM's design. In short, an OEM switch is engineered to work as part of one particular system, not as a general replacement part. How to tell if a switch is OEM or catalog? The easiest way to tell is by looking at the connector that attaches to your equipment. Linemaster's catalog switches are only available with standard connectors such as series plugs, sometimes called piggyback or phone plugs. If your switch has anything else, like a specialized connector or custom fitting, it is most likely an OEM version designed specifically for that equipment manufacturer. What to look for on the label? Another quick indicator is the label itself. If the switch has another company's name on it instead of Linemaster, that usually means it was built under contract for that company. That branding helps the equipment manufacturer maintain traceability for their own system and ensures the correct replacement process. So what to do if you need a replacement? If your switch stops working or you need a spare, the best first step is to contact the manufacturer of the equipment that it came with. They have access to the correct OEM part number and can supply the exact replacement that meets their system requirements. If you're unsure whether it's OEM or catalog, you can always contact us at Linemaster. We will help confirm what type and guide you in the right direction. Linemaster is contractually obligated to sell those OEM foot switches only to the companies we are under agreement with. They own the design, and they are responsible for how it's integrated and supported. If your switch came with a machine, the best and safest way to get the correct replacement is through the machine manufacturer. I'm Christian from Linemaster, and remember, good design always comes down to good contact.